with TradeTheNBI.com. This is John's Reporters for the 26th, live from Los Angeles, actually better said, Universal Studios, right in the Toluca Lake, the heart of celebrity action, and that's certainly a lot more than that's happening on the CES. Look at this right here, ABM yellow line. We've stayed right above it, just consolidation. We've had rising with our shakeout in the Azure and that, which usually is an indication that you're getting longer in the tooth in your run, and we should have started to see some, pushback to the upside here. We just haven't seen any move on the shakeout, and it's just been holding kind of flat, but it's still well above zero, which means that overall the balance is still with money. We've had the small DOC, spread that started right there. We really didn't get anything out of it because we've had a reset of steel going here. Now, the steel can pop up at any point. The fact that it's underneath means that they're really fresh powder is available. It's just a question of will they pull the trigger, and I think it's just a matter of consolidation at this particular point until they do. We're not seeing anything strike from the sell. We could, if you saw a steel had risen all the way up, the short-term buyers really weren't able to elevate it. But they're not having to do any work here, and you can see that the shorts really back to negative below the zero line means they're not exactly excited about attacking this market as well. And what that really is giving us is the oversell in the NASDAQ. It's allowing them to get back up to a parity situation with the ES that we had. So it's basically just evened out the trade. And you can see the NASDAQ was much more serious decline, having been in the negative territory with the shakeout now. So all in all, I think it's just been really kind of soft, kind of a manipulated setup here. We really should be seeing more volatility. Something's got to shake out. I think a lot of it's just been waiting for. If there's going to be any action from Congress, the health care bill is out there. If some of those tax repeals go through, I think you'll see the next move in the market. Euro. Yeah, a couple of Italian banks went under on Friday. No impact whatsoever on the euro because they're willing to throw anything at it, even though there's literally no growth. It just makes you wonder what's holding that up, and we all know the answer is central banks, but that's fine. That's what they're going to do, and this is a ridiculous trade as well. But from the signal there at the 120.45 was long above, and we've just been following that straight up. We're starting to get finally a little bit of a flat line here from the Azure and Blue, and a little bit of an uptick. So the question really is going to become now, with the orange up above, we should start to see some type of pullback into it, but as of yet, we still have rising shakeout at 31. That's insane. But markets do insane all the time, and people will always think it's overbought. Well, there's no such thing as overbought if people still are applying money to it, and clearly there are still buyers. Likewise, the opposite situation with USO, where everyone thinks that there's this bottom threshold. It's not been exposed. Minus 23 is still not going to get you anything, even with the reset here. Any pop back up is still going to get sold into. So, oil deflation, really the big word, which is why bonds are continuing to rise. That is the counter trade right there. They're seeing this constant deflation means that there really isn't a significant amount of growth, and that the false flag of inflation building early with gold is just that, a little too early, and that's put some early pressure on gold back here. But we saw this as an opportunity whenever you get a reset to take advantage of any solid resets. However, we didn't see it in orange below the red yet, so it's not as wonderful as some might think. So 5K perspective, we've been just choppy back and forth. What we saw was weakness that would develop at the peaks here, and every time we got up right at 13.5, that created a little bit more of a solid. But then we got the resets, and the resets came back through, and then we got another one here that we're popping back above. So all in all, no real bad action, but nothing really exciting. I haven't missed anything during a couple of days that I wasn't able to get up online, but that's okay. This is the current state of things. We just have to take what is while it is there, and gives me time to work on some of the adjustments that I'm making, so that's all good too, and no complaints with that. As always, though, I will, well, I'm on LA time now, so I'll be early with the market, which, boy, do I miss that European session when it's in the afternoon. Let me tell you. Anyway, We'll talk again later. Trade well.